Cher, the LGBTQ+ icon. She's danced in drag clubs, waved rainbow flags, and championed freedom of expression for decades. But behind the scenes, Cher faced one of the most personal challenges of her life: accepting her own child's gender transition. Chaz Bono, once known to the world as Chastity, Cher's smiling daughter on stage, came out as a transgender man. And suddenly, the world watched as the ultimate gay icon struggled to understand her own son. Subscribe now for the raw truth behind one of pop culture's most personal transformations. Born in 1969, Chastity Bono was America's sweetheart, literally growing up on TV. She was cute, funny, always introduced by name at the end of every Sonny and Cher episode. But off camera, she didn't feel right in her skin. By her teens, she realized she was gay. By her 30s, she understood she was transgender. And while the public took notice, no one's reaction mattered more than Cher's. When Chastity came out as a lesbian in the 90s, Cher admitted she didn't take it well. She cried, she yelled, she even kicked Chastity out of the house at one point. It was a journey, Cher would later say, and not one I was proud of in the beginning. But when Chaz came out as transgender years later, the reaction was even harder. Cher, a symbol of acceptance, was suddenly in the middle of a very personal identity crisis. Cher was honest. She struggled to use the right pronouns. She still called him she. She admitted to crying often and mourning the daughter she had once known. I didn't understand it. I didn't get it. I kept saying the wrong thing. Critics were quick to call her a hypocrite. The woman who preached tolerance couldn't even fully support her own child. But fans say this made Cher more real. She wasn't perfect. She was human. Over time, Cher began learning. She read. She listened. She stopped talking at Chaz and started talking with him. Their relationship didn't heal overnight, but it did heal. Now, Cher uses her platform to educate others. And Chaz, he's become a voice of his own, an author, activist, and actor. Even icons can get it wrong. But what matters is whether they show up and grow. Cher wasn't perfect, but she evolved. And today, her story with Chaz Bono is one of pain, acceptance, and real love. Did Cher's struggle make her more relatable, or do you think she should have done better, faster? Subscribe for more celebrity stories that go beyond the headlines. Because the drama behind fame is always more complicated than it looks.